What's going on, people? Um, Today I figured, I was looking at some stuff that I was doing, and I thought I put something ran across my vision, and I figured I talk about it briefly. It's called challenges and your progression through them. Um, Life is always about challenge. Some easy and some difficult. Negative challenges are a part of lessons. You have to find the good in them. Learning from them helps you become better in many aspects as an individual, but especially navigating through them when they repeat in your life. So understanding and that you're always going to have challenges, no matter what stage you are in life. At the very bottom and at the very top, you're always going to have some type of challenge that is actually going to challenge you to be better. So once you have the mindset of like that, sometimes when you encounter certain things, sometimes it bothers or whatever, but if you have understanding that you're always going to face challenges, you try your best to navigate them with the tools you have at the time. So depending on many factors such as your life experiences, childhood, social class, and others that mold us to behave or think certain ways. Some of those we think are normal, and some of the and those are some of the things that we have to change sometimes in true progression. So sometimes when the way you're brought up and where you're from and how you live your life growing up and stuff that you that mold you to become the person that you are at the time when you're searching for progression, sometimes we think that's normal, and we find out those are the very things you have to change in order to have true progression. Speaking for myself, because my individual progression involved a faith relationship with God, I learned many things. One of the interesting things I learned was that the devil is fighting not what you know about yourself, but what you know about God. So that right there, when I learned that, it's interesting because sometimes you have to navigate through learning in many ways, and stuff about yourself and stuff about especially when you're building a relationship with God and stuff like that. Sometimes like stuff like that is interesting to know. Is like if you have a mindset to know that sometimes he's not the devil's not worried about what you know about yourself. He's worrying about the relationship and what you know about God. I thought that was very interesting. In today's society, you have to look at what's going on around you. Many focus on what goes on in the world before focusing on what's going on in their own community, and most importantly internally. So sometimes we get caught up in what's going on in the world and stuff like that, and we forget that you're blind to see what's going on around you, or even in yourself internally. Around here they're closing schools, churches, and libraries. Um, I once told a kid who made a joke, laughing at another kid because the little kid read books, and I told him that you'll be surprised because some people find God in books. You could find God to find you, but I'm saying people could find God in anything. Um, Speaking for myself and my personal growth and faith building, I know that it is an honor to be in a relationship with God. It's important to me, at least, that I learn how to seek God wholeheartedly, because that can make a big difference in your life. After you make progression in your individual journey, and later down the line, as you self-reflect, you can learn that you have so much to do. So sometimes when you're on an individual journey and you're building your relationship with God, and you find out your true purpose and all that stuff, you can find out you have a lot to do, and whatever you're trying to do, or whatever He has you trying to do. Um, after you make an individual after you make in after you make progression in your individual journey, and later down the line as you self-reflect, you can learn that you have many things to do. And with that, and with the average mindset today, if you don't realize that, um, we need, like, if you don't realize that you need growth, individually and as a whole, like as a whole in community, and as humanity. Um, Once you have that understanding, you will seek a deeper connection with God. So it's like once you know that about yourself, and then you could actually see certain things around. You can start to detect like certain things that need fixing as a whole, though. But separation never causes, never makes progressions with separation. And as long as you have groups, it's good to agree to disagree. You always have to respect somebody's beliefs, and people grow individually and on their own self journey. So as long as you have a respect towards everything, but when you cause separation between groups, people, individuals, there's no true progression in it. So I just thought that was interesting. I feel like I passed that on. Simple mathematics. Salute.